Welcome back, trainers. Normally I would plug my flagship series C4, but not today. I'm cutting out the intro fluff and the mid-video plugs. All the channel stuff will just have to wait till the end. We've got a lot to cover, and I want to give you the info you came for without pulling you away from your Pokemon GO grind. So let's dive right in. Drilbur is back in power spots this week for Max Out Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. local time. Its evolution, Excadrill, is a powerhouse, useful as both a ground and as a steel type. So if your team needs a solid addition, or if you're still hunting for that shiny, this is your shot. On Tuesday at 4 p.m. EDT, the GBL lineup will change. The formats this week are going to be Ultra League and Jungle Cup Great League Edition. Ultra League is pretty simple. All Pokemon must be at or below 2500 CP. Jungle Cup, though, has a few extra rules. Since it is Great League, everything must be 1500 CP or less. Eligible types are normal, grass, electric, poison, ground, flying, bug, and dark. But keep in mind, Galarian Stunfisk and Gligar are both banned. So to help you prep, I did put the top 10 options on screen right now for you, courtesy of PvPpoke.com. For more details and team building, I'll leave the link in the description below. Starting Tuesday at 10 a.m. local time, Deoxys returns, specifically the defense form and the normal form. A few things to keep in mind. Deoxys is listed as a mythical Pokemon, which means you cannot trade it with friends and family. And after digging into the research for this video, these things are cheeks. No real PvP viability, they're sitting in F tier as raid attackers. The one saving grace? The shiny looks pretty cool. So, if you're into parasitic aliens that only turn yellow about 5% of the time, this one's for you. Raid hour is Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. local time, but honestly, maybe make Wednesday a date night instead, or spend time with family. Deoxys won't miss you. But don't worry, friends, Niantic and Scopely did us all a favor and gave us some good raids for the week. The Hoenn starters returned to Mega Raids alongside Deoxys. Here's how they rank. Mega Sceptile is the number 1 grass type overall, and number 17 is a dragon. Mega Swampert, number 2 is a water type, and number 10 is a ground type. And Mega Blaziken is the number 1 fire type and the number 3 fighting type. So the raid passes you're saving by skipping out on Deoxys, the parasite that it is, spend them here instead. Trust me, you'll be glad you did. This Tuesday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., Ferroseed will be in the spotlight. The bonus is 2 times XP for evolving Pokemon. I say it every time, but it is worth repeating. Make a folder of Pokemon that you want to evolve. Ideally cheap ones that don't burn through candy, like Pidgey, Caterpie, Weedle, Wishmer, all come to mind. During the hour, drop 2 lucky eggs and crank out about 120 evolutions during that time. You do that, and you're looking at up to 480,000 XP for 1 hour worth of work. Don't sleep on this, it's one of the best XP grinds you'll get all week. The big event of the week is the return of the Harvest Festival, starting Friday at 10 a.m. and running until Thursday the 16th at 8 p.m. Here are the bonuses. 2 times candy for catches with Pineapple and Silver Pineapple berries. Increased shiny odds for Pumpkaboo and Smoliv, and there's an increased chance to find apples at Pokestops with an active Mossy lure. We're also getting the debuts of Dipplin and Hydrapple. But here's the catch. To evolve Applin into Dipplin, you need 200 Applin candies and 20 syrupy apples. To evolve Dipplin into Hydrapple, you'll need 400 more Applin candies, and you must catch 7 dragon types with Dipplin as your buddy. So to be clear, that is 600 Applin candies, 20 syrupy apples, plus a buddy task. Don't get me wrong, I loved using Hydrapple and Scarlet and Violet during the DLC, but good lord, that's a lot. Event spawns will include Miltank, Combee, and Smoliv, and of course that thing that requires 600 candies, Applin, will be a rare spawn. But fear not, friends. Field research tasks may reward you with Pumpkaboo, Smoliv, or Applin encounters. So there's hope for us all. There's also a pay-timed research for $5 or your local equivalent. The rewards will include double Mossy Lure duration, increased berry drops for Pokestops, including golden raspberries and silver pineapple berries, 30 silver pineapple berries, 3 Mossy Lures, Applin encounters, and more. And finally, collection challenges will hand out Mossy Lure, Stardust, Syrupy Apples, and more Applin encounters. In the comments, let me know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you that you'll actually get a Hydrapple during this event? And on Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m. local time, we've got Solosis Community Day. Because nothing screams Halloween like a floating butt in a mucus bubble. Jokes aside, this is actually a great event if you need to replenish your Stardust reserves. Bonuses will include 3 times catch Stardust, 3-hour incense, 1-hour lures, compared to usual 3 hours, but more on that later, 2 times catch candy, and extra special trade, so 3 for the day, and 50% less Stardust required for trades. Any Duosian evolved into Reuniclus between 2 p.m. and 9 p.m. will know the fast attack charm. Now, Reuniclus isn't really relevant in PvP, and I'm not convinced that charm will be enough to change that, but maybe it surprises us. You can also take up to 5 buddy snapshots for photobomb encounters, and that can actually help you push progress on your cameraman medal if you're still working on that. And here's something new. Since Niantic scrapped post-event raids, from 2 to 9 p.m., Solosis will spawn a Pokestops with regular lures. They'll still have the boosted shiny rate, and may even have a special background. So basically it's like a little after party, which is pretty cool. And of course, there is a $2 special research ticket. Look, I know, we've all done enough community days at this point. I'll save you the time, and I'll just throw the tasks and all the rewards on screen. So yeah, Solosis might look like a butt, but at least it's paying its rent in Stardust. Thank you for sticking around. We had a lot to cover, some really cool stuff, and some, well, Deoxys related things. If you made it this far, you probably enjoyed the video or found it helpful. So consider subscribing so you don't miss more updates just like this. And since you made it to the end, you're officially a legend. That means you've earned the right to drop the weekly emoji in the comments. Green apple if you're pumped for the week, or red apple if you're just not feeling it. Finally, check out my C4 catalog in the box up there, where I will look for Applin candies. I will find them, and I'll delete them.